Good morning, everyone. It is currently 9 a.m. Today is the 27th of December, and it is a very exciting day because if you are a book buyer, collector, reader, etc., you know that Barnes & Noble dropped a big sale, 50% off all hardbacks in store. So I am going to swing by. It's my last day off before I go back to work for the holidays and whatnot. So there's been a few books that I've been kind of waiting for no particular reason to buy and read. And this sale is kind of like the catalyst or the push that I needed to just go ahead and get them. I'm hoping the store won't be too crowded because it is a Monday, but I thought I would take you along with me. We will check out the sale together, and then at the end, I will post a haul of everything that I am able to get. Now, I don't have a lot of room for more books. And by that I mean I have like no room for more books because my figures and plushes and stuff like that take up a lot of space. Is that gonna stop me? No. So let's go. So I am back from Barnes & Noble. It was not very busy in there, which I was surprised, but again, it is early on a Monday, so most people are probably at work or possibly at school, which is good. That was what I was hoping for. I didn't really feel comfortable with like if it had been really crowded, so luckily it wasn't. I spent a long time in there looking and comparing the hardcovers they had with everything on my TBR, and I got 5 books. I probably would have gotten more, but a few of the books I really wanted they didn't actually have in the store, which is weird because every other time I go there they have tons of them, and then all of a sudden they don't have any of them. Maybe they sold out, maybe they took them off the shelves so they wouldn't be part of the sale. I don't really know. Either way, so I wanted to get Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, but they didn't have it. I wanted to get House Under the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. They didn't have it. There was one more. I can't think of it. It's fine, doesn't matter. I did still get 5 books that I didn't need but that I wanted, and I'm going to show you what I got. Also, ignore Gengar, he's gonna be hanging out in the back. So first off, I did go into the manga. There are a few different Junji Ito books that I wanted to get. That I'm a big Junji Ito fan, but I don't actually own any of his work, so I thought I would buy some of the hardcovers that have like multiple of his stories in there. Unfortunately, I did not. So I had one of them in my basket for the longest time. It was the last one, but I noticed the spine was all cut up, like as if a box cutter had accidentally nicked it. So I put that back, and like immediately someone else grabbed it. So I'm like, that's yours, you can have that. And then I was gonna get the Love Sickness, but the bottom of the spine was like all bent in and damaged. And I know that sounds like really picky, but even at half off, there's still like $12. So I really don't want one that's damaged. I think that's fair, honestly. Some people don't care about little things like that, but I do. Not only do I read the books, I like to collect the books, so I try to find them in the best condition I can. So I didn't end up getting any Junji Ito, which sucks. I also don't think the sale counts towards like gaming books. I was gonna get a Final Fantasy 14 book, but I don't think it like counted for that because those aren't really like reading books. I don't know. I didn't ask anybody. I didn't want to bother anybody. I didn't want to be perceived. I just wanted to slip in, get books, and slip out. But let me show you what I actually did get. So I walked away with 5 hardcover books for $50, which is a fantastic deal. If you are a hardcover person, you know that that's just never gonna happen any other time. So the first one is How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. Have I read the first 3 in this series? No. Do I own them? Yes. Am I going to read them? Yes. So it made sense to get this one. Ideally, I would love to have all of them in hardcover. I'm more of a hardcover reader. I'm not a huge paperback fan, which is weird. A lot of people prefer paperback, but I think it's cute. It's pretty thin, but it is like a little side story. It's very nice. It would have been too idealistic to hope that they would have had the Barnes & Noble exclusive where it's like a purple cover, but I'm just happy to have it. It has this nice kind of metallic sheen to it, and I've been eyeing that for a long time. Then we got The Prison Healer. So I actually mentioned this in a previous vlog that this is one of the books that I was wanting to read. It was tough. There were 3 copies of this book and they were all damaged in one way or another. So this one, the book itself is fine, but the dust jacket was all messed up. The other 2, the dust jacket wasn't so bad, but pages in the book were like all torn up and bent in. So I just swapped the dust jackets around to get one that is okay. So we now have The Prison Healer. I'm very excited to read this. I do have the second book, the Fairy Loot edition. I was waiting to buy this one because I was hoping I could get the Fairy Loot edition, but a lot of people are reselling it for just too high. So we got the regular one. It reads the same, it's just not as pretty. Then my third book, I got In the Ravenous Dark. This is one I have been eyeing for a really long time. One of my friends absolutely loves this book, kept recommending it, and I have been watching it and waiting for it ever since before it came out. I had it screenshot on my phone, so I was like, you know what, let's grab it. It sounds super good, super interesting, and it was the last copy, so I got really lucky with that. Plus the cover is super beautiful. I think it's a really, really cool cover. So that's our third book. Our fourth one, we got Flash Fire by TJ Klune. This is the second book in a series. The first one is The Extraordinaries. I have not read The Extraordinaries yet. Why did I buy the second one? They didn't have the first one in hardcover. So I'm gonna order the first one online in hardcover. The story sounds right up my alley, so I didn't mind getting the second one for half off and then buying, you know, the first one separately for full price. Totally fine. But yeah, either way, I still saved the money because I like owning them. Could I have gotten the Kindle version? Sure. Do I not have enough space for all of these books? Yes. But here I am buying the second book when I don't even own the first book, because why not, right? Okay, so that's book number 4. And then the last book, I got Briar Girls. Now this is another one that I have been waiting for since before it came out, and I didn't think that I was gonna see it there, but they had exactly 2 copies left, so, and it was on the bottom shelf, kind of hidden away, and I was like, oh yeah, and I grabbed it really fast. This is one I've been excited to read for a while. There were a lot of books I wanted to get, but several of them I have pre-ordered through like Fairy Loot or Owl Crate, or they're gonna be like my December book box or my January book box. So I just couldn't justify buying an additional copy. Briar Girls is not one of those, so this will probably be my next read. I'm really excited about this one. It sounds so good. So I was happy to find a copy. But yes, so that is everything I was able to get. Could I have gone a little bit more crazy? Sure. But a lot of the stuff I wanted was only on the shelves in paperback, or they didn't have it at all, which again, I find that a little weird. But if you went out to Barnes & Noble and grabbed anything from the hardcover sale, let me know what you were able to get, or if you have any stories to recommend, let me know what you would recommend, because I'm always looking for more stories to add to my TBR, my never-ending TBR list. But I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Thank you guys for coming along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!